Alright, well, we're back. My computer crashed, and I don't think anyone's getting in right now. Which is okay. I figured this was going to happen. We'll see. Let's try it again. Unexpected error occurred. It's kind of weird because it's like I'm also checking some other peeps right now. Just gonna have to see how it goes. Safer routes. Connecting the login server. What's he say?
It's Friday, new game, big hype. How many
Big
viewers
hype.
are on Twitch for the category? Let's see.
Oh, it's down right now. It is straight up down. Is there... So... 53 minutes, an hour... So today's the day. Follow this thread for updates as we head into early access. We're adding more information to the live updates. So I'm curious, and it's just down, so... You know. That's alright. Yes. What a day. Almost 1 million viewers on... I'm trying... Man... I should try to dual stream again and see. Yeah. Hey, this is one of those things that's just like, it's okay. Like, this is the greatest problem you could have. I mean, yeah, I imagine. Here we go. What it do? Let's see. Yes, dude. This is awesome. Oh man, no way. This is gonna be entertaining until we can get in. Is Rax in yet? Nope. I'll tell Rax.
Thank you. That means a lot. It's actually unbelievable. Just non-stop. Just
Can't I link this, right? I don't know how to.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, you guys just gave me another 1,000 subs just in that time. That's a lot of money, guys. Thank you for that. I mean, I don't know. What can I say? I'll find a way. I'll make the stream better. I'll make the YouTube better. I already owe you some other things. I have the Cali Cam. I already have that. I have the, I'm going to order the tablet already for the better paint drawings.
I don't have viewers, but he does. It'd be hilarious to go through.
Let's see if Grinding Gear Games can hit 1 million viewers. Yo, if you're on YouTube, also open Twitch real quick so we can get into 1 million viewers. How many people are watching on YouTube? 8,000. Oh my god, you guys. I don't think I've ever, other than the one time YouTube put me on the front page for my stream for a moment, this is the highest viewership I've ever had. Yo, dude. You want to know what's something interesting? This might have been true, a couple of years ago. But, or like a decade or so ago, but a lot of people say, oh, the internet is really, really loud, but like there's such a big portion of the pie that isn't on the internet that doesn't care. I think day by day, that becomes less and less true. The reason why is all I have heard in the last 2 weeks is how excited people on the internet are for Path of Exile 2. And it seems to have directly correlated to this launch.
Ha, dang,
so,
dude, they are.
I think the days of, oh, everybody is really mad on the internet, but it doesn't really matter. I think those days are numbered because if people are mad on the internet, it seems to actually directly correlate to how it performs. 982.
Yes, this is
guys,
all of us.
Thank you for all the gifted subs. It's actually unbelievable. Thank you, guys. It's actually unbelievable. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the likes on YouTube. Thanks for the subs over there. Thanks for the donations.
Totally, Rax.
Guys, if you're going to donate to the channel at all, if you're wondering, like, first of all, you should give it to a smaller streamer. If you're going to donate to the channel, I would highly recommend going to Twitch and gift 2 subs. Because if you do that, at least you get a pet out of it. If you do anything else, you don't get anything for it. But if you give 2 subs on Twitch, you get a pet. I mean, at least get a pet. You know what I mean? It already surpassed Diablo 4's peak viewership. What was Diablo 4's peak? 986, by the way.
Wow, it's already surpassed Diablo 4's peak viewership, and we haven't even logged in. Can you freaking believe it? That's amazing.
Woody's, dude, the chat is going so fast. I saw someone say, Woody said, woof, gone. I couldn't even read what you said. Woody said, woof. This is exactly why I bought the $480 supporter pack for Grinding Gear Games for PoE 2 after I already bought the 480 supporter pack for PoE 1. I bought the other one so they would keep making games.
Oh man, it's amazing. Don't reset the queue, please. I have 33 in line. Everyone hold hands and hope for a short delay.
999.
These, no way.
Bro.
Dude.
1
million
viewers. I was here, boys. I was here. I was here, boys. I'm gonna paste this and
see those. These are hilarious.
I need to save this for later. I'm just gonna paste it here for now. We'll save that for later.
This is funny. Yes. Yes. Nobody can log in, that's right.
Had to sneeze.
I'm gonna try again though. Nope. Still no.
Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Sorry. I should have
Nope.
muted my mic. My bad.
Do they have any characters that can defeat the login screen? Just a
Guys.
thought.
Thank you for all the gifted subs. It's actually...
I like Rex.
Like, are you guys
Wow, he
serious
has
right
grown
now?
like crazy.
Go through the settings to set them up how you like them before the game starts. Oh, you can do that? Wait, can you do that? Oh my god, you can set up your settings, guys.
Yeah,
Who said
dude,
that?
I'm totally... Yes.
Wow. Nice.
Alright, so... Path of Exile, 1 minute. We're still working on deploying the database improvements and we'll keep you updated as soon as we know more. The moment we can provide a precise timeline, we will.
Ultra.
Is my spamming the login button
Video
helping?
reflex. I think I don't need a cap either way.
This is hilarious.
Target frame rate should be... Oh, it's only if you have dynamic culling, right? Okay. Dude, this interface is so much cleaner than PoE 1.
It's classic. Yeah, dude, no, it really is. This is super sick.
I think I'll take the tutorials.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Can I try it again?
I better have the profanity.
I'm pretty sure what we're
streaming.
seeing
I
on
don't want
X
people to-
is that, like, they literally just
I don't
said
want people to say
they're
racial or
we're still working on deploying the
homophobic or
database improvements. So
anything like that.
the moment that they have a timeline, they're going to share it.
Okay. I don't think it really matters, but... Yes. Oh, don't check that. Oh, don't hide your email address, guys. I made a boo-boo. Don't do that. There's a new X post from Grinding Gear Games. Okay. Don't click that one, guys. Okay, what did Grinding Gear Games say?
This is crazy.
I don't see anything new from them. I see the one from 1 hour ago. Oh, here it is, 3 minutes ago.
Yes.
We're
you got
still
it.
working on deploying the database improvements, and we'll keep you updated as soon as we know more. The moment we can provide a precise timeline, we will. Thank you very much for your patience.
You got it, buddy.
I said, no problem, boss. Take your time. We're chilling. Alright. Okay.
Man,
So
I wish I could go to
so
the
far?
site, though, so I could at least look at the ascendancies. I could look at maybe my video. Right? I have...
Okay, so back to Steam we go.
Let's see. If I pull up... I mean, I could just... my videos, right? So, like... Here we go. Yeah, here we go. At least we could look through some of these, right, while we're waiting? How about that? Alright, so the Stormweaver... Shit, my thing was in the way. I didn't even realize that. It's alright. The Stormweaver looks sick, dude. I want to know what that elemental storm is all about. Targets can be affected by 2 of your shots. So number 6. And number 4. You can get both of these. 2 double shocking, double chilling. This would just fucking... Huh. I really want to be able to freeze or stun enemies, like, pretty consistently. Let's check out the Titan again. So... I'm gonna unmute Rex. Dang, dude. He's got a lot of people watching him. How cool. Good for him. Good for Rax, dude. I feel like I started watching Rax when he was down at like 40k. That's amazing. Dude, I hope I could climb up a little bit. Rax is a good dude. Very smart. Good content. almost got me to play Last Epoch. Cool. Well, let's check out, like... I think I'm gonna have to turn down some of that sound. Go. Nope. Still not yet. It's all good. Alright. Well, I was still looking at the Titan. I feel like I might want to do this, man. So aftershocks, I could skip ancestrally bonded. The small passives is going to be crazy. Like, does that count? Does that count, like, these on the regular skill tree? You know, when you get to a circle and there's, like, let's say it's, like, damage and attack speed. Like, damage attack speed. And the big one, the notable, is, like, a cool one. But does this small passive, does that count for the parts of the wheels? If it does, this is going to be fucking insane. Like, this number 5, it sucks that it's being gate kept behind number 4, though. It's like, I don't need the extra inventory slots. Oh, maybe that's just because this 50% increased effect of small passives is just massively powerful. Because, like, if any of those, like, can really help with stunning, then yeah, that's going to be huge. It's like, you need 6, though. You, like, have to have 6. And then if you get... It's like, if I'm thinking about purely stunning, I want to have crushing blows, because that causes a heavy stun. And your hits are crushing blows. So it's just, as soon as they're primed, they get a crushing blow. But you're going to probably want surprising strength. 40% more damage against heavy stunned enemies. It's hard not to go 7 if you also get 6. So, like, that only leaves 2 leftovers. And I feel like 5 is almost going to be, you have to. So that's going to take away the possibility of getting, like, the aftershocks and the ancestrally bonded. I really feel like this is the sleeper one. I feel like this 50% increased effect of small passive skills is going to be absolutely wild. Wild. I feel like the first thing you have to get is 6. Man. I don't know how to work that. That's interesting. This one might be a really good hardcore character. Like, you might be able to really negate some damage here. I don't want to do that one though. The Deadeye? Pathfinder. Funny, this stuff's not saving. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Okay, let's see. Do we still have a bad gateway? Yep. We deployed the new database configuration and are working on getting everything back up and running. Our current time estimate should have access opening for the next half hour. Sick, dude? Alright, let's see. Well, we could still look at these.
You'll donate $2,000 if the servers don't come up until Monday? Okay, I'm going to remember that. Okay, within half an hour, they said.
This witch hunter might be insane, dude.
Could play a game
So,
of
I don't know
Bloodfest
how
while we're
grenades
waiting.
work. That's like a a big one for me is I don't know how grenades work.
The guy will move.
But I've seen you can do a lot of cool things with them. Obviously, one thing that pumps me up is the stun. So, yeah. Click decimating strike. Well, that's insane. That's insane. This Gemling Legionnaire is going to be probably what you're going to want to play for like high damage over time. Like that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this. It's immediately what I thought would be like a good ignite, like if explosive arrow is still a thing. I don't even know. I'm kind of going pretty blind in all of this because I haven't really looked at a lot of the steps, and I think that's pretty cool. But ignite from like explosive arrow back in the day, the higher the level, the higher the base ignite damage. So you wanted to pump that up past level 20 if you could with like power or like corrupted gems. And the same thing would happen with like caustic arrow, that big poison cloud arrow, essence drain. You know, the higher level, that higher the base damage over time. So I'm assuming, I mean, look at him. He's got like all this cool green on him right here. I'm pretty sure this guy is going to be really good for damage over time builds, particularly like like the ignite and poison. Let's see. It's like, and what's really cool, massive quality, 1 to level of all skills, 3 additional skill slots. Like no way. Yeah, I don't know. 3 additional skill slots, that's amazing. And what's cool about that is then you could use 2 copies of the same support gem in different skills. Yeah, how does that play out? 2 copies of the same gem in different skills. Sounds like you could use the same support gem 3 times. Well, it's maximum resistance. Your attribute requirements of gems can be satisfied with your highest. I mean, dang. This is going to be your damage over time build, I'm pretty sure. I really feel like it is. I haven't really seen any other classes that have like a too much with damage over time, except for I think the Infernalist has like these ignite magnitude stuff. I don't know what to start, man. I don't know what to start with. I like this evasion also grants physical damage reduction. This one, Sunder enemies. Critical hits ignore non-negative enemy monster elemental resistances. That's amazing. Got elemental expression. I don't know. Might be able to just kind of... You might be able to build really sweet around that, but I have a feeling you could focus on some of these other things with the cold and lightning damage. And maybe even Unbound Avatar, right? Boom, boom. Oh, go 4, 5, and then these connect, right? Yeah. So you can pick one of these to connect to get to 6, and then you can still pick 8 with the critical hits, ignore non-negative enemy, elemental resist. Unbound Fury. You gain it by inflicting elemental ailments with hits on enemies. Once you reach maximum, consume it to become unbound for a duration, vastly empowering your elemental powers. I think that's going to be... Four, 5, 6, 8. Ugh. Or if you focus on one element, do like 4. I love freezing. I feel like I'd go freezing. So 4, 6, 8, and you have one more choice, and I feel like the choice I would go for is this one. Evasion rating. Dude, fuck, should I go monk? I don't know what to do! Somebody help me! Man. Fuck. I kind of really want to go with that Titan, but I don't know now, man. This is hard. I'm glad I did this video, because now, like, the Path of Exile sight's down, you can't even see any of that stuff, so, I can still look back at my video and look at all these ascendancies, so I have something to plan on. Dang. Dude, monk might be my backup. Fuck, dude. I've been wanting to go Titan, like, this whole time, but ever since I saw the monk, it's really been the thing that's really pulled me in. I feel like I'm going to betray myself by not going monk. He looks like he's going to be awesome. So the Stormweaver. The Stormweaver, because like I really like Archmage. Man, this is crazy. I feel like I'm gonna go like Titan first with the Warrior, see how far I could push it. If that doesn't work out, I don't know if I'm gonna want to go melee again, so I might just go with the Stormweaver. Then maybe I'll go with the Invoker Monk. I really want to try something with some, like, ranged, like, archery, but I feel like I gotta do the, Mercenary. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not, like... I feel like the Warrior... I was so stoked to try to make something that stuns really well. It's like my favorite thing. I like totally love that, but I just... I don't know. Is this going to be good? I feel like they're gatekeeping the heavy stuns to where you can't like consecutively do it, and that's going to be the thing that's going to bum me up the most. Like, if you're investing all the way into stun and not doing much damage, you should be able to stun stuff. ZDPS, you know what I mean? Dang. I'm not gonna lie. The Titan is seeming like the least fun now. It's like the thing I've been pumped on the most, so it's like that small passive skills one I feel like is gonna be fucking insane. If this works on like these the ones that lead up to notables on the regular tree, then that's gonna be wild. It's gonna be super insane. But if they don't, it's still going to be good, but nowhere near as good as I'm thinking right now. Man, what do I do? Shit. This is like the real... The thing that I think might be really cool here is like you could apply 2 chills. And like is freeze categorized as a certain type of chill, or is it totally different? Because I want to be able to freeze people. All damage. Dude, I'm starting to think monk. Dude, how many people are just straight up blowing up their Twitter right now? It's awesome. That's funny. How's Rax? What's he doing? Alright, still waiting. Alright. Anyways, back to these ascendancies. What the hell are you gonna pick? Because I thought I was going Titan, have no clue now. I don't know what I need to do. That's the first thing I have to do when I get into this login screen. I'm kind of thinking monk, dude. Alright, let's look at this again. Because you gotta think too, like, okay, we're probably gonna get the first ascendancy in like Act 2. We'll probably have maybe at least 1, maybe even 2 of your ascendancy notables to be able to access by the time you complete the campaign. And like probably by the time you're about halfway through. I don't even know where you get these ascendancies, like how far in the progress, but the thing that's kind of making determinations for me is what are the most impactful first ascendancies that you can get. And so when I look at the Stormweaver, it's like exposure's really strong, but if it's like I have to have a way to inflict exposure that early, and what, Act 2? Am I gonna be able to do that? I don't know. That's kind of weird, right? So it's really nice, but it might not be something that can go into the cycle, you know, like that early. I don't know. But that's an additional 20% exposure. That's like fucking strong, bro. I like this Tempest Caller. I'm a big fan of Thunderstorm in Diablo 2. I know it's kind of like like no one really uses it, but if you still play Diablo 2, you should go to my channel and check out my static Thunderstorm guide, because she just straight up dominates, and you get to use a big old buffed Thunderstorm and fucking one slap a lot of people. It's tight. Anyways, I'm curious if this can kind of do the same. It's like you create a stationary fire, cold, or lightning storm at the target location for a duration, based on the highest elemental damage type for the hit. So if you want it to be lightning, you got to be doing mostly lightning damage. So it's a duration too, though, and I think, like, can it only be cast in one area, or can it be like multiple? That's an interesting one. I like this cool 150% more cooldown recovery, which is great. I'm sure that's been like a really great number. All right, let's see. Heavy snows. 2 of your chills. That's super awesome. All damage from hits contributes to chill magnitude. Chill! Chill out, bro. Or 2 shocks. All damage from hits contributes to shock chance. It's like you could go with both of those, but that'd be it. You couldn't do it like the exposure, elemental storm. I like this arcane surge. Where is 9? Ooh, so you have to do it 2. Okay. You have Arcane Surge and increased effect of Arcane Surge per 15 max mana. That's incredible. Man, so you can't really like do the exposure one. So, to me it sounds like if you wanted to do like a really cool pure lightning build, you'd want to go with 8 and 9 for the Arcane Surge, and then the increased effect of Arcane Surge, stack mana, and then you could pull in the Shaper of Winter? No, I'm sorry. Strike twice for double shocks. And all damage from hits contribute to shock chance. That would be... I feel like you'd be slapping, dude. You'd be running around straight up slapping. That might... Man, I love cold. And it kind of sucks that the Archmage is a lightning thing. Hey, but you know what? They had a really cool ring in Path of Exile 1 that I think it converted some of your lightning damage to cold damage. Circle of... I don't remember what it was called. It's been a while. It's been some years since I played Path of Exile 1, but that would be cool. Would be interesting. Man, Stormweaver looks cool now, actually. If I were to do that, like the Arcane Surge mana stacking Archmage, then I guess... So Arcane Surge gives you more cast speed, mana regen, I think, and damage. So that's just nice. And to just be under the effect of Arcane Surge all the time, and then have the effect of it increased by like having stacking mana, that's amazing. I guess it would just naturally feed into Archmage really well. You don't have to, and you could still go cold, right? So a lot of nah, dude, I think it's... Or Shaper of Winter and Heavy Snows, plus the 8 and 9. No, I'm sorry. Heavy Snows for double chills, strike twice for double shocks, so 4 and 6, and then do 8 and 9. Interesting. I don't know. Fuck, dude. I don't know what to pick. Titan. I don't think I'm going Titan now. I was going to. I don't know, man. Hey, what's going on? Is that Kyle? Yeah, no, I don't think I could still log in yet either. Let me see. Nope! Unexpected error. Yeah, we're still waiting. I've been following the Twitter page. It's cool. They're just posting all about it. Just, hey, we're still working on deploying database improvements. That was 40 minutes ago, then 24 minutes ago. They've deployed the new database configuration, and they're working on getting everything up and running. Current estimates should have about the next half hour, so we should be able to log in here pretty soon. I appreciate you stopping by. You can chill with me if you want to play on Xbox, and I think we could cross-play too. You never know. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by and chatting up, dude. It looks like, according to this message, we should be right at that 30-minute mark here really soon. You don't get the login like that. I know they all look a little bit different. I'm not logging in through anything except for the Path of Exile client. And I was noticing, I was looking at Rax's channel on YouTube. His looks different than mine too, look. So mine's, you know, you can see just the email login. But if you look at Rax, he's got like this overlay. So he's, I think, doing it through Steam. I think they all look just like a little bit different. Cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Nope. I wonder if I'm going to have to close the launcher and relaunch it, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that that you can play across platforms, like no problem. That's awesome, because it bridges the gap with all of us gamers. You know, a lot of people like the convenience of the console. I've just been mostly a PC gamer since I was a kid. I used to have an Xbox as well, but I just eventually just had to kind of pick one. But dude, it's super nice to be able to just jump on and play with console gamers as well, and everyone can just grind it out together. Reset my internet off and on. No, it's not your internet, bro. I think it's just they're literally having like there's 1 million people on Twitch right now just watching Path of Exile 2. Like everyone just waiting at the login screen. But no, grindinggeargames, they've confirmed they're just having crazy loading instabilities, and they've done some work here to fix their servers. So launch was only about an hour ago. It broke their launch, and they've already added more capacity in servers, and it should be fixed here in the next few minutes, which is crazy. I remember with Diablo 3 and Diablo 4. With Diablo 3, I took like 2 days off of work to play with my friend at his house, and I think the entire first day and a half we couldn't log in. So, and there was little transparency. With Path of Exile, with grindinggeargames, they're extremely transparent, and I've never seen anybody work as fast as this with this kind of service. Whoops. Yeah. I think they've already had 1 million people redeem. So I can't even imagine how many people could be online. I mean, far surpassed what their expectations were, which is super cool. Yeah, I used to PC and Xbox, just got a little easier. Yeah, I could relate with that. That's for sure. I mean, I built my computer, I think, right at the beginning of the pandemic, so it's kind of barely hanging on here. I need to upgrade the video card pretty soon, but we'll get there. I've got kids now too. It's like it's harder to spend money on that kind of stuff for me. So I don't know. Maybe one of these days I will end up just going back to Xbox or something. I probably would go with Xbox. Yeah, Diablo 2 is probably my favorite game. I love Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. I played Diablo 2 Resurrected. I've got a bunch of content on there. But I just feel like they've really kind of screwed their fan base like really bad. They've been riding off the coattails of previously excellent titles. I mean, that was like 24 years ago, and they're only famous because of those. Like, I just don't appreciate how they've changed the game entirely. I mean, I don't like being able to gear up my character completely in the first day or even the first week. I like working towards stuff and feeling that progression and learning like cool mechanics instead of just bang, 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 big weapon, big numbers, you know? Yeah, dogs. Dogs, too, yeah. I got my dog right here, actually. He just turned 1. He's a big old farm dog, but he's a wussy, so he is constantly... He's, like, scared of his own bark, you know what I mean? But he's, like, 100 pounds. Oh... See, we got anything new? Anything new? 1 hour, 30 minutes. 3 minutes! Another update! Check it out, you guys. Look at this. They're just constantly on it, because we can't get into even to the Path of Exile website right now. Oh! It keeps giving, like, those gateway errors. Looks like it actually might be loading this time. Let's read the X post. They're constantly updating us here. It's awesome. So this was just a couple minutes ago. We found a last-minute crash that would have affected a majority of users that we have now fixed and is being deployed. Once that's out, we will be doing our final checks and opening access. If there are any further updates, we will let you know immediately. Once again, thank you very much for your patience. Like, look at this. Multiple times they've, like, turned the corner and told us exactly what's happening. Oh, we found an issue. We're adding a bunch of servers. Oh, as we're doing these servers and trying to get you online, we just found something that would have screwed the whole player base, basically. Majority of the users. Like, can you imagine we're all waiting to get in because you know that there's probably going to be queues right now? And then, shit, guys, we found a bug that messes everyone up. We have to shut it back down and roll everything back. Instead, they're pushing a fix at the same time they're going to put us online. I mean, this would have been huge. If this would have been Diablo 4, this would have been all the rage. Everyone would have been going crazy. But they're literally identifying the solution and applying a fix at the same time of getting everything online. That's like amazing. I mean, and you know that they're doing some sort of testing as well. This company is just top notch. Top notch. And they actually, if you're into technology or any professional stuff like that, they also post job openings quite often. So, hey. Let me pop this chat out so I can see it a little bit easier on my screen over here. There we go. Now I can see it. Man, I'm like looking at you. What's up, buddy? Yeah. That's cool. Fellow gaming dad. Represent. Oh, I can't think of any time that I've been this excited. I mean, Diablo 2 Resurrected was one, but these are like rare moments. You know, I'm very particular with my games. I get really frustrated with just, I feel like the half-ass jobs that are being done with a lot of games nowadays. So I'm just really particular and picky, and this is one. I'm mega excited for this. I hope I have enough coffee. I barely slept last night. Trying to figure out how I could stream on Twitch. I figured it out, but it seems like my internet's kind of chopping the stream a little bit, so I'd like to be streaming on Twitch as well. Maybe I will later on today. We will see. Login? Nope. Still no login. Man, earlier it crashed really bad. Like, I got a blue screen. Let's see. Well, Rack still isn't in, so at least there's no streamer privilege, huh? Damn, dude, 371k, that's amazing. Dude, good for him. Wow, when I first loaded him up today, he was at like 7,000. There's like over 9,000 people watching him. Man, maybe one day, huh? That'd be cool. If not, still just having fun. It's kind of cool to just be able to do this with people online. Dude. I like Try. Anyone seen Talkative Try? He's a good guy. I just gotta say though, while we're waiting, let's check out this thread because normally these comments are people are quick with some hilarious shit. So almost ready to log in, boys. They are turning blue, but it's worth. Still clicking. Yeah, dude. I'm losing my fucking mind. Yeah, same. Log in. Just put the data in the server, bro. You can't stop me from spamming login. Let me in. God, I love PoE. Rax is awesome. I'm also a just patch it. Forehead. Based. Trigger server start on max energy. Plus 0.13 energy required per cast speed of server. Oh yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Cook. How do I, like, get myself verified? I don't... Whatever, I'm not even like a... I am not even important. Okay. Cool. Hey, there we go. PC... Oh, shoot! Oh, these are PoE 1. PoE 2 servers are undergoing maintenance. Some features will be unavailable. What do we got? Oh, they're probably restarting right now, to be honest with you. Rack's still not in, so I'm not going to worry about it. Bruh. Let's still look at these ascendancies. Because what the fuck am I going to play, dude? Okay. Oh, I feel like I should just go monk. So Sorceress could get that arcane surge, like right away. That'd be sweet. Just a little bit of speed, a little extra damage and mana regen. The next one would have a huge benefit for starting to stack mana. Kind of like that. I'm kind of thinking that the Titan is going to be, I don't know, maybe something I can, I don't know, dude, I don't know, maybe I'll come back to it. I don't know. Dude, the Ranger, Pathfinder, freaking drunk chick throwing bottles everywhere. That sounds fun. But really, though, I'm thinking, man. What's going on? I think the only person excited for Pathfinder, I know. It's crazy. It seems like nobody's going to play Ranger, right? Probably because it's not anything that's necessarily new, but hey, that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean it's not going to be fun. Kind of thought the same thing. Let's go look at the Pathfinder. Oh, we're on Pathfinder. I'm glad I took this video. This is one of my videos, and I have I've got these up so I could actually look at them. The forum is kind of messed up right now. Yeah, Pathfinder, dude. Just gaining flask charges. Life effects are not removed when your life is filled, and the life flask effects don't queue. I don't know what any of this is, though. Do you know, like, you could throw your mana potion and it does one of these things, whether it's bleeding or one of the elemental damages. The elementals give you the corresponding exposures, bleeding, or you're poisoning them. this has got to be something that you could build into that's really effective. My gut instinct would probably be some sort of crowd control with the cold, or doing like a degen with poison and bleed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. You probably have to pick one. I just, for some reason, I imagine her as like some drunk chick, just like tossing glass bottles everywhere, just mad at everything because she's like a Pathfinder vagabond. Just chugging her mana potions, getting all high on the spirit, and like throwing the glass bottle. I'm hoping that when you throw these, because literally you consume charges from your mana flask to throw a bottle that explodes. So like, I hope we're gonna hear some glass shatter, like just like a raging crazy chick just throwing bottles, right? Yeah, I love damage over time builds as well. Warrior or mercenary, yeah. You guys, help me. I was gonna go warrior titan. I love stuns and just big old Giga Chad hammers and stuff. I don't know though, right? Like, I'm trying to think of how. Like, am I going to be able to reliably stun pretty well? I mean, this is the character that's supposed to be able to build around it, right? You get your crushing blows. So your hits are crushing blows, and when someone's primed, you apply a heavy stun. Yeah, weapon swapping. I know, yeah. It's the thing that gets me, though, about the Titan is this one, number 5. 50% increased effect of small passive skills. Now, when you look at the regular skill tree, you have like a similar setup. You have like your small passive skills that go into the bigger ones, like the notables. Does, like, okay, let's say that you get to a stun circle, right? So there's the minor, like, small passive skills that are probably like, they might do something to help you stun. Do you think that this 50% increased effect of small passive skills would apply to the skills leading up to the notables in like the circles? Because if it does, which I think it does, like even the ones that are like damage and attack speed, like you have the minor ones before you get to the notable. So if this 50% works on that, that's going to be absolutely crazy. Like super crazy. If it doesn't, that's going to change my opinion on that, like big time. But I feel like this and getting crushing blows can get you off to a really, really good start. The only thing is number 5, you have to get through 4, which is just extra space. So considering that this is just extra space for number 4, like it's not going to necessarily help you apply stuns or survivability or anything. So I'm thinking number 5 must be really, really strong. Like this must be really strong, and I'm thinking this does affect the notables inside of the wheels if they're minor. I don't know. But then it's like, okay, once you apply a heavy stun, then they're not primed for stun anymore, and you have to rebuild that up. So like, hitting an enemy builds towards heavy stun based on the damage you deal. So does that mean as soon as you heavy stun, you can start building again, or do they have to be cleared of stun before you could build it back? Because that would suck. If you can build towards stun as soon as you stun them, then number 7 is going to be a really good notable to grab, because it'll help you deal that damage to get that prime back up. Oh, this is one of my videos on my channel. The site's down for me right now. I keep getting like bad gateway, so I can't look at the characters stuff. So I just pulled up one of my videos. It's on my channel, Ascendancy class reaction. If you want to check it out yourself, you can pull it up. Or here, I'll put it in the chat too if you want. Looking at this one. There you go. Hopefully that helps. You can pull that up and check it out as well if you're getting the bad gateway on the Path of Exile site. I really want to stun shit. I just want to stun stuff really bad. This was going to be what I'm starting with, but as I keep reading these skill trees, I'm kind of leaning towards the Monk, maybe the Stormweaver, or maybe the Mercenary. The Warbringer also looks really, really strong in a defensive standpoint. Like, crazy blocking stuff and shield effects. I mean, also your totems take damage for you instead. And then I really like this corpses in your presence explode when you Warcry. And there's another one that's, what is it? It's like Warcry, there's no Warcry cooldowns. So I was trying to think of ways that you can like can you use a totem? There was a skill in Path of Exile 1 that would conjure a bunch of corpses, and I can't remember what it was called. I don't think it was Decompose or like one of those skills. It's like Defile or like... It was a way that you could generate corpses for corpse explosion and stuff like that, or detonate dead. I'm wondering if you could set up totems that'll cast that just corpses on the ground, and then you just sit there and spam war cries. Just popping war cries. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then the totems also take damage for you? I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Steven. This Warbringer, once I saw this, was like, oh, shit. That's like... This is a hardcore choice for sure. If you're gonna... I mean, I don't know... If you're playing hardcore first try, then you have all my respect. And you should record that. But this sounds like it'd be a good hardcore choice for trying your hand at that. Just massive amounts of really cool defensive mechanics here. And totem stuff that really helps take the fire away from you. Yeah, I know in Path of Exile 1 and you die, you leave the hardcore like realm or league and you get put onto softcore. Which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't feel like it's true hardcore, though. I feel like you should lose everything when you die on a hardcore character. Just my 2 cents. Let's look back at Pathfinder, though. I want to look back at that real quick. Because, yeah, let's talk about this together. A lot of flask effects here, right? But look at this number 3. The most damaging poison on enemies you kill is spread to other enemies within 1.5 meters. I noticed that it's not saying that it's granting a skill. This is just like a passive effect that you have. And so 1.5 meters is like 4.5 feet. So it's like a decent little... It's not too big, but it's a decent little spot. So I wonder how that chain reacts when you have big groups. But yeah, if you're doing something with like some... I don't know if there's Caustic Arrow still in here. That'd be a good one. I wonder if the Ranger's a good candidate, the Pathfinder, for like Essence Drain. I like Essence Drain. I love damage over time builds. That's definitely going to be something that I'm going to probably focus on quite a bit down the road. Yeah, so then we have the most damaging poison on enemies you kill is spread to other enemies, which is awesome, and it's enemies, so it's anyone within that range. Oh, see, I was curious. Okay, so you are limited to 1 poison on each enemy. That's big different. So, Path of Exile 1, it was like poison was inflicted over like a specific kind of duration, which can be modified. And you can continue inflicting poisons by reapplying within that duration just as fast as you can attack. So this is a big change. That's a huge change. So you're limited to 1 poison on an enemy until you get other nodes on the tree. Okay. Because I used to like those like Quill Rain barrage builds where you just fire as many arrows as you can as quickly as you can to apply poison. Okay. So then But then this one, overwhelming toxicity, double the number of poisons you can inflict, but you get 35% less duration. So there's one, but I noticed that says double the number of poisons you can inflict. So if you have other nodes in the tree, let's say you can inflict 3, this will make it so you can inflict 6. Oh, snap. Okay. I love Toxic Rain, and this sounds great. Then you need 6 sources, yeah. Huh. That's pretty... Okay, so if you're going poison on this character, Traveler's Wisdom will give you 5 more skill points. I wonder how that will actually shake out on the skill tree, like, when you're in endgame. I wonder how impactful that's going to be. I mean, it's 5 skill points. It's like 5 extra levels. I love this one, though. Your speed is unaffected by slows. That is a very, very nice passive. It's almost like 3, 4, 7, 8. 3, 4, yeah. Dang. Yeah, this Pathfinder... okay. Interesting. I'm really curious how Toxic Rain's going to play out. That always used to be a pretty good starter, going with Toxic Rain. Fun build. It's kind of cool because it kind of naturally slowed people. I don't know if it still does. Huh. Damn, these all look so good. Well, I'm sure I'm going to play them all. If you want to hang around over time, I'm definitely going to be playing all of these. Let's see. Between Relentless Pursuit, the extra flasks, and flask effects not being removed, it seems like you just keep healing. Yeah, that's strong. That is super strong. That could come in super clutch when you're fighting hard bosses, for sure. So yeah, how would you combine that? If we can get 4 notables max, and if you wanted to get those flask ones, that's 1, 2. I guess you'd have to, like, drop these ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, really, right? There's this whole section. You know what I've noticed? Look, these are like... They're like... applied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a lot. That can't be right. There's no way you ascend that many times. Huh. I'm gonna have to check the login here. Dude, yeah, shit. I love the bow characters. That's like my favorite thing. It's in like... Not all games nail them right, but Path of Exile did. Yeah, there really are some good options. This is crazy. I wonder if I should just go with like your suggestion here and try a Pathfinder as well. I mean, I know I'm not going to be bored with it, that's for sure. I've been saying this with Path of Exile too. It's like I've never experienced a game where I'm excited for every character. Like, there's not a single character that I'm like, I don't really want to play that. Like, the lowest on my list is probably the, where is it? I would say the Witch Infernalist, but that's just because I haven't taken enough time to, like, really read and, like, think about what the implications are with these. It's just a lot to think about. Yeah. They all look good. The Chronomancer is something I'm probably not going to mess with right away. I'm going to need to really like absorb that one as well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so, the Chronomancer? I don't remember. Or this is the Sorceress. Yeah, this is, I think, demon form. Yeah, it's the Infernalist. just a lot for me. I kind of want to start out with something so I can kind of start to get the hang of it, you know. Hey, but if you like damage over time builds, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but the mercenary, this gemling legionnaire, I have a feeling this is going to low key be like really, really strong. I mean, the 1 to level of skills, the quality of your skills. You get extra skill slots if you choose that one. You could use 2 copies of the same support gem in different skills. Super strong. Like, this could be a really good one for damage over time. Really curious about like Essence Drain or, you know. I wonder if you could use Toxic Rain with the crossbow. Yeah. Man, I'm kind of thinking of going Invoker. It's like... Number 8 is crazy awesome. But it's like you're probably not going to be able to get much crit until a little bit later. I'd want to go 8. And then, if it's Unbound Avatar, let's say, once you reach maximum event fury, consume it to be unbound for a duration, vastly augmenting your elemental prowess. So, like, I feel like, I think this evasion also grants physical damage reduction is going to be a really strong one. But if you could freeze reliably enough, then 4, 5, 6, 8 would be cool. But I feel like I'd have to drop one of the elements like lightning and do like 2, 4, 6, 8. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Shoot. Or Stormweaver and trying to go with like a mana stacking like right away. Get that Arcane Surge and Force of Will, so 8, 9. Get Archmage and start stacking mana. That's going to give you lightning damage and stuff right there, plus spell damage. And then this is going to stack on top of it. And then choose if you want to do some exposure or if you want to do like the heavy snows in winter. I want to do something that's frozen. If I go Stormweaver, though, I'm probably going to want to go Archmage, so I'll have to go with Lightning. I'll do the strike, basically 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 shocks at the same time. All damage from hits contributes to shock. And then Archmage will help me do a lot more lightning damage. And then, hey, I have a bad time with evasion in games like this. Feels like you get unlucky and die doing the exact same thing that you lived through last time. Yeah, I agree. That's one thing that does concern me about the Invoker. If going with the node with evasion and turning it into physical damage reduction but 40% less, it makes it so your physical damage reduction isn't going to hurt as bad, but you're not evading as much anymore. Whenever I used to do evasion in PoE 1, I would almost always try to do acrobatics and phase acrobatics as well. That way you're really, I think it gave you like a pretty high dodge chance, like 40 and 30% for like attacks and spells. So if your evasion was pretty high and you had some good flasks, you know, maybe your evasion chance is like 80%. The hits that get through then are checked against your dodge. So I feel like if you're going to go with evasion, you really got to play into the elusive idea and find buffs that help you, you know, maybe apply blind, things that can also dodge. and things with more evasion. So yeah, you really got to go ham on the evasion. But I've had a lot of success with it. I've liked evasion with my ranger characters for sure. But like I said, I always only felt comfortable with it when I also had dodge. So there's that. I haven't checked. Can I log in? Dude, can I log in? Oh! What the heck? Okay, better not be getting hacked. That would suck. Let me log into my email real quick. I haven't played Path of Exile since I moved across the country, so it thinks that I'm illegitimate. Is this working? Am I in? No, I'm not. Here we go. Dang, I probably should have had that. I probably should have checked this a little more frequently. 34,573 people ahead of me. That's okay. They were all being, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Poignant? No. You know what I mean. On time. That's not bad. It'll go down pretty quick. Yeah! If that's your name, Kyle, I hope you get in, buddy. We're there. Let's go! What are we going to play? What are we deciding on? Because I feel like I'm going maybe monk. This is pretty crazy, guys. This is awesome. Let's go. Where's Oh, I bet you Rax is in. I totally like stopped. Oops. Where did I go? Is it? No, that's not it. Here we go. Nah, he's still waiting too. That's alright. Hey! Is that 31-7? Oh, I'm in front of him! Dude! Shit. Alright. I never do warrior early or ever. Might try. Okay. I know, I'm kind of the same. Man, this is crazy. Hey, I'm gonna go fill up on some coffee. Just really quick. I'll put maybe this back up with what we got. Ranger, warrior. Dude, and then it's like if you go warrior, are we going Titan or are we going Warbringer? Because that's the question, man. All right, I have to get coffee. I'll be right back. All right. All right. Chop that about in half. Back. Ascension is the last thing on my mind. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's a pretty good point. However, I'm pretty sure you get your first Ascension, like, or you have the chance to do it in Act 2. So it does start to happen pretty fast. So that's kind of why I was thinking about what's like the first ascendancy on some of the characters I'm interested in that would be really impactful. To me, it kind of seems like, I don't know. Like the warrior, that is pretty true. Oh, I got disconnected again. No. And I could be wrong, but I think that it's Act 2. And if you look at the warrior, yeah, you were saying you might try warrior. If you are trying warrior with Titan, I don't know if that's the way you were thinking about going, but I was thinking about some heavy stuns and stuff. One of the first ones you can get is the crushing blows. So your hits are crushing blows, and that applies a heavy stun when they're primed. So you probably start doing okay right there, and then kind of branch out as you find gear and you're playing and stuff. Oh man, this is so hard. Do I have to get back in queue again? Oh no! No, are you serious? Guys, I think it's where did my YouTube or my yeah. What happened? I totally got kicked out again. Like, why did that? Dude, are you serious? What's going on? When was this one? December 6th? No. We've run into a configuration problem and need to restart the realm. Please bear with us. It's okay. This is crazy though. You realize that like this is an established company that has a very popular game already. And so you know that they were anticipating that there's going to be a lot of traction on this. When they're telling us they had no idea and were not ready for this kind of immense support, what I think is happening is we're getting people from everywhere. We're getting, obviously, the Path of Exile 1 players. We get probably a lot of I'm a Diablo 2 player, probably some Diablo 3 and 4 players, a lot of Diablo 4 players. I mean, literally racks right there. People from Last Epoch. I think there's even people that might not even be into the genre per se, but might want to be trying this. I think that there's just straight up really, really good engagement coming on here. I think a lot of people are finding out about this, and this is just amazing. This is the type of company that does things that are smart for the genre, so it's good for them to take over the torch. Yeah, you got kicked too? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, at least we could all kick it here, huh? Yeah. Glad it's your normal day off. Yeah, I got laid off, and so I've been job searching every single day, and perfect timing, maybe? I don't know. It's weird. You got a Blizzard fanboy to try this? Hey, maybe they're going to be a Path of Exile fanboy after this. Alright, so that was expected. They restarted the realm. Okay, so it happened to Rax as well. He got up and left. He's probably like, dang it. So, okay, their servers are off. This is going to take a second. I'm going to keep looking at these because, damn, what am I going to do? Like, damage over time is really nice because you could move around really well while dealing damage, and you don't have to necessarily keep dealing damage. I've always loved that about it. They fit really well with, you know, evasion and dodging kind of builds. So I'm on the flip side, though, for my first playthrough, I'm kind of thinking of something that can have a lot of good crowd control. That's why I was thinking about the stuns from the warrior, the titan. But I'm also leaning into maybe the Stormweaver with freezing stuff, or the monk. I'm also really curious about the Witch Hunter. Decimating Strike seems pretty crazy. You know, yeah, I think that we have 8 ascendancy points. That's what I've been assuming. So that's a good question. I think so. We can't go to the website, can we? Is it still? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just the 8, and then so you gotta pick some. There's some of these that are like, I wish I had one more. Oh yeah, man. If I were to go Invoker, I don't think I'd do. This one though is a walking league mechanic. You just walk around and grants the skill into the breach, right? Creates a breach around you. That's amazing. And that's like the first one you can get to. Like, you can just start doing that. That's crazy. It's pretty crazy. Mana Leech is instant. You cannot recharge Energy Shield, but Mana Leech effects also recover Energy Shield. That is brutally crazy. 1 and 2 is so good. Man, I don't know what to do. I feel like my gut instinct is 1 and 2 would be really, really helpful with staying alive. And then picking 5 for the breach. Or, I don't know how to do the darkness one though. That's like pretty crazy. Oh, this is nuts. I don't know what to pick. Thinking like... I really like this one. Yeah, I'd want to stack criticals and do 8, but I don't think that would be effective early. I've got Avatar. It's like, if I can stack crits and apply like some freezing and stuff, I can start rolling around with Unbound Avatar pretty well. And I'd be ignoring their resistances. And then I can do the extra cold damage. Shoot. Oh, this is so rough, man. Can I log in? Nope. Not yet. Alright. Man. That's crazy. I feel like 1 and 2 is a really good starting character. Yeah, I know. When I last looked at Pathfinder, I was like, shit, maybe this is something I should really investigate trying. The most... But how... So, I noticed you were talking about all the poison stuff with the flasks. How would you apply the flasks? Just for survivability? Or are there some effects that I probably don't know about? Because for me, when I see this, you obviously want to go with the poisons, but I love the your speed's not affected by slows, so you're able to still kind of move around. Yeah, just for healing, okay. Which is super strong, not removed when your life is filled. Like, dang. That's amazing. That's like the old Slayer's overleech. Planning on doing the offensive flasks. Yeah. At one point, though, that's one thing I really have to mess with. I got to try to do the theme of like the drunk chick, just throwing bottles. So 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, the last movement speed from like while attacking, or movement speed reduction. Last movement speed reduction. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I feel like that's going to be a strong one. You're totally right. Like, damage over time is always like a solid, and it's fun. Very fun. It's crazy how far you can push that kind of stuff too. Man. Double the number of poisons. Like, I wonder what the skill tree looks like for that. Yeah. This is wild, you guys. I do not know what to pick. I have a feeling I need to be able to crowd control stuff. There's just going to be too much trying to take you out. Six. Or what if... I wonder if it would be valuable at all to like go down the 6, 4, but not get 5 and 7. Like, because 2 chills and 2 shocks alone is really nice, like very nice. Because it doesn't change your shock effect. It just less shock duration. That's fine. Huh. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I'm looking at like so many fun possibilities right now that it's just, what a cool problem not knowing what to pick because they're all good. I feel like for this one, I'd want to do some sort of cold and lightning build. Like a cold snap ball lightning or something, if that's possible. Or like is there a frost nova for like AoE and then shoot a few balls around that does more single target and cleanup? I'd go... I feel like even with that, I'd want to go Arcane Surge and the Force of Will stacking Archmage, and then at the end do like Heavy Snows and Strike Twice. Just double the chills, double the shocks, and having a big ol' Archmage. Man. I'm having a hard time with this. I think I'm gonna... Stormweaver, the Titan looks good. I'm just not... I don't know. That's hard. This is really hard. I really want to know if you can, like, what. I don't know about the totems in this game. I know before there used to be ranged attack totems, and then like, I don't know what they were called, but they did like melee attacks, and then there was like spell totems. So, can this guy summon? He could summon any totem. So, is there still that skill that leaves a patch of corpses on the ground? Because I would love to just do that and just be casting war cries. It's like because I'm sure you could probably get a few totems up, like maximum number of totems summoned. Just massive corpses and constantly popping bodies. And if they're physical damage, I wonder if you could turn that to like a bleed. Huh, this is really rough. Pathfinder. Yeah, I thought I saw... Still no. I thought I saw... Here we go. This is a website that has some stuff. Do we have... Shock wave totem. Dark. Unearth. Okay. They've even responded more to the post. The problem we ran into was due to adding more database shards in the last minute to try to support the massive player numbers. Unfortunately, there was an issue which caused multiple characters to have the same character ID. Thankfully, the problem has now been found and is being fixed at this very moment. Your ongoing patient support is highly appreciated. We'll continue to provide updates as we learn more. And good on them. Dude, log in. Look. Crazy. I think that's the most recent we've got. It'll be soon. Yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be here probably most of the day. I'm going to try to be streaming quite a bit, so hopefully see you around. Good luck. I'm still going to be sitting here at the character screen, by the way. I have no idea what I'm going to pick. Dang. This is wild. Hmm. Hmm. Man. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This is rough, man. Dude, am I gonna go Stormweaver now? I literally might go Stormweaver. Hmm. Man, what am I gonna go? This is rough. This is so rough. I don't think I'm gonna go Deadeye right away. Pathfinder might be good, dude. Just that 2 damage over time Pathfinder with. Hmm. So 8 is just straight up 1. Man, so it's like... I'm thinking Invoker, just going with all the crits that I can get. Four, five, six, 8. So 4, 5, 6, 8. Or I'd go 8. Eight, 6, 4, 5. So I guess it would be 8, 4, 6, 5. Yeah. Okay. While our back-end engineers and server administrators are hard at work fixing the problem, we just wanted to put a message out there to thank them so much for everything they're doing. They have been tasked with a nearly impossible feat and have been up all night now into the morning. Their resilience and commitment to ensuring the realm is stable and provides the best experience for the players is nothing short of admirable. We couldn't ask for a better team. Thank you very much, and please keep sending them your support. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna grab a quick snack. Okay. Anything new? Oh! Oh no, he's in!
Okay, I love this skill.
I don't want to watch.
This feels a lot like this feels a lot smoother than PoE 1 for sure. It feels a lot smoother. Okay, don't know what to do. Let's go for spell damage.
Dude, come on. What's the deal? Dude, are you kidding me right now?
Okay, that was easy.
He bore the mark of corruption. I know it.
Man,
Evasion rating and rarity seems really bad.
why is it not letting me?
It says you don't have early access even though you bought it. I would check your account on the PoE website.
No trace of friendly
Steam players can't log in. I'm right here on Steam.
particular dark power. Now, if you could chant your fire, if you
What's going on?
So I can go here. Where's the
his burden,
where's the NPC?
he hides it well.
Welcome to all this began the night Count Gino took his most loyal men into the Grellwood. After he returned, a madness grew in him. Something happened.
I've never seen this, so I'm very interested.
Please, I beg of you, travel into the forest and
Shit.
begin your search. There must be some clue.
So what's going on with my launcher? I don't understand. Why does this keep happening? What? don't get it. I don't know. So can't get my launcher to work now. Well, I think I'm gonna have to cut the stream and maybe restart or something. I don't understand what's going on here. Or maybe just, is everybody having an issue? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Well, alright. I kind of forgot that I was even on stream right now. I can't even get my launcher to work, so. Yeah, I might just cut the stream and investigate if I can get on Twitch. I'm trying to get on Twitch as well at the same time. I might just try that. So if anyone's still here looking right now, I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more. I'm definitely going to be getting just through the game and be streaming my progress and hopefully making some build guides and stuff. So also, I will be back on very shortly. I'm going to be on probably most of the day and tonight, tomorrow. So yeah, this next one is probably going to be a quick test. I just want to see if I could dual stream. Thanks.